thought it was evil. Well, I don't think it's evil at all.
I think it's a good song. It's a real commercial type pop type thing on a Cheap Trick level. I mean, it's on that same kind of a bag, I think.
Yeah.
It should get a lot of AM airplay maybe eventually.
Well, they don't seem to have the sort of... I think because that's an American kind of word, you know, they don't seem to have the same kind of prejudices over here, which is fortunate.
Right.
Against certain kinds of censorship, you know. But I hope they're playing.
Right. We're playing it. I mean, Dusty Street is sure playing it. She comes on, on Friday and Saturday nights, and she really plays that a lot.
Good, that's great.
We'll have to dedicate a record to her a little bit later.
For Dusty. Yes, we will.
Yeah.
For Dusty.
So, Guy, didn't you used to have blonde hair and you changed it, or what happened?
Yeah.
How come you changed it back? The blonde looked pretty good. I like both ways.
You have to keep dyeing it all the time, so it gets boring after a bit, you know?
It starts falling out as well.
No, is it? No.
Nah.
It doesn't do it. It's not healthy for it, is it?
You should have Sally and then fix it up.
Sally fixed it up real good, yeah.
Right.
It's a wig I got
Sally,
on
did you hear that?
all fed out.
I've got a wig on. Give me one tonight, please, Sally. I need a bit of a trim.
So, you guys will be at the Whiskey tonight. Is there something coming up at the
Whiskey
since everyone's out there listening?
Oh, this is where I get to read my bit, isn't it? This goes on for a very long time.
Yeah.
All you people at the Whiskey. In fact, this is like reading Shakespeare.
Right.
We'll skip that. Anyway, look, here we go then. Get your rock and roll action at the Whiskey on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood. Well, I know that's true, right? Because we've just done it, right? We're going to do it again tonight, right? Starring tomorrow night with Burlesque and the Toys. Tuesday night, Smile returns with the Popsicles.
And I'll be emceeing that show with Popsicles. All you young ladies out there want to check me out, I'll be with the Popsicles.
What are the Popsicles?
They're from Orange County. They're all like, each guy looks like Rod Stewart or who's the guy? The guy in Aerosmith, the lead singer, Steven Tyler.
No.
They all look, the real rock star type looking guys.
Yeah.
Like us.
Or the Popsicles. But that's a fantastic.
They've all got Rodney hairstyles, have they?
Sorta, yeah. But more like Popsicle. But that name, though, Popsicles, is an incredible name. I love it.
What is it? Is it some sort of cereal?
No,
or is it what you call some? Oh, Popsy.
It's a popsicle is like a frozen ice cream thing, but it's made with water with different flavors.
A lollipop.
They call them lollies in England.
Yeah.
A lollipop here is like a candy sucker.
What Kojak eats.
Yeah, what's Kojak?
Kojak on television, you know.
Yeah. That's what they call lollies here.
You know. He's always going around there.
Well, that's what they call lollies here, but you call popsicles lollies over there.
Popsicles are specifically the one that you make and put in the fridge, are they?
Right, yeah.
You know, you sort of make them yourself, do you?
Yeah.
Right.
So who's coming out after the popsicles?
After the popsicles, followed by Hot Sounds of Spyro Gyra.
That's like jazz type thing.
Yes. There was a folk band in England called Spyro Gyra, not long ago, right? And how on earth? And Bibby Duback.
BP Fallon? No.
What is this here? Come on, Rodney.
Yeah, Michelle, who is this?
Michelle. Who the hell's that? I'll tell you how it's spelled. B-Y-B.
Is BB appearing at the Whiskey?
BB Duback.
What's that say?
It's Bob Duback is a typo.
Well, my God. What a typo.
He's a Welsh comedian.
He's a wino.
You've made the right comedian out of me now, haven't you? Anyway, he's there on Wednesday and Thursday. And we've got through that, right? On Friday and Saturday, the Dickies return along with
Yay, the
TV
Dickies!
Now, that's a band I'd like to see.
Yeah, you guys check them out.
Because I've heard they've got a real good, sort of young following, and they really sort of smash it out. And
they're like number 9 on the Billboard charts in England.
God. Well, right, they're opening the charts in England with their new album.
Yeah.
And they get, really sort of slagged off over there, but they still go over and try really hard. So I wish them all the best of luck to the Dickies, right? And I want to check you out sometime. Okay. And they return along with GV and The Now.
The No. It's Gary Valentine.
Gary Valentine. Oh, right. You must correct me on these things, Rodney. Gary Valentine.
He used to be with Blondie.
Right. Was he the keyboards player?
No, he was the singer. He was the pop in Blondie. No, he was the pogo pop in Blondie bass player.
So who's taken over that role now? They don't have pogo
Nigel
pop
Harrison.
anymore.
Okay,
where are we up to now?
The Cats.
Well, the Cats and the Dolphins entertain you at the 24th. On the 25th, see Snow plus Arabesque.
What, this time of year?
Then Bluebeard and Yankee Rose on the 26th. Featured the 27th through to the 28th is Kalapana. Kalapana.
They're from Hawaii. Hula dance.
Are they Hawaiian?
Hawaiian Dickies. Would they have hula dancers
Well,
there?
that sounds really good. Do they wear sort of these bouquets and grass skirts?
They're all called McGarrett.
And they're followed by
Pegasus plus Exciter on May the 1st. Returning from a long absence is Dirk Hamilton on the 2nd. That sounds terrible, Dirk. I'm sorry. All the very best. I know what it's like, long absences, right? So give him a bit of stick, all right? On the 2nd, and debuting the 3rd through to the 5th, hot rock power trio Budgie, all the way from Wales.
That's the guys with the parakeets on their album covers.
Yes, they've got this sort of Budgie logo.
Right. Budgie means parakeet in England, right? And we call them parakeets.
You call
here.
them parakeets here.
Yeah, you guys call them budgies.
Strange, isn't it?
We have parakeets
Are
as
they
well.
from Birmingham?
All these different meanings, right?
Oh, I'll ask the Boomtown Rats and they get her.
Yes. Well, they're Irish, you know. May the 8th and 9th see Bad Axe and Pretty Poison, followed by the US debut of Joe Jackson. Give it to him, Joe.
Yay!
May the 10th through to the 12th. That's when Joe Jackson's. May the 10th through to the 12th, right? See, I never went to the Royal Shakespeare Company after all. Now, let's see. The 15th and 16th features Horselips from Ireland. More Irish rock for you.
Irish.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
while you can
Hello,
catch the
Auntie Paul.
Screamers.
Yay! Screamers are
The Screamers, right?
They're really good. They're one of our hot LA bands.
Good. Yes, I've heard about them. I've heard of them. People tell me the Screamers, right? So all the very best of Screamers, and they're there from the 17th through to the 19th.
Right. And I also might want to add, if it's okay with me saying this, coming to the whiskey, the Buzzcocks.
Good.
Never make it.
They'll be there.
Is that right,
They'll be
Ian?
there soon.
I think there's another man who's bringing
There's
them over
Ian,
again.
the actual, the guy who books all these bands.
Yeah, there's a guy here, right, Rodney, should we just say this, right?
Yeah.
It's called Ian Copeland, right, and he comes from Georgia, and he's the guy who's brought over a lot of these bands like The Police and Ultravox and all these
Yeah, the
bands.
police are going to be doing
And
a Santa Monica Civic show very
Right.
soon.
And he's the
May
guy who's
17th.
made it possible without the record companies, right?
Yay!
These people want to hear this music,
He's
right?
the one that
and he
David talks
believes
to,
in
and
it.
David calls me up at 10 in the morning and goes, tell me about this group called 999. I go, David, get them in there. You will see bodies galore. And then
He
you get them
saw
in there.
bodies galore.
Yeah, I want to take a couple of phone
Do you know what they
calls.
asked me? They asked me actually to tone it down a little bit.
Can I
you know?
send Rodney as
One
a
of the
check?
managers, can you just keep
I wish I had.
not perform as lively, you know? Because
Let's take a couple of calls.
Okay.
Hello. How you doing? Who's this? Sabrina.
whoa.
Who would you like to talk to in here?
I just want to ask 999 if it's when they're going to come down to Orange County.
Orange County. You're
I saw
doing.
them outside the whiskey and it was fabulous.
Well, like everything else, I'll ask Ian, our agent, when
You're
we go to
doing
Orange
the
County.
Cuckoo's Nest.
We're doing the. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're doing in the next couple of days. On Monday, we're doing the Cuckoo's Nest in Costa Mesa. Is that right by you?
How the Dickies are going to play there?
That's right. Yes, they're playing there later on. Yeah.
They're playing with you guys?
No, they're playing later, about a week later, I believe. Yeah.
You're going to be there Monday?
Yes, that's right.
Monday?
Yeah. And we've also got another band. What's the name of the band again, Rodney? The
Flyboys.
The Flyboys, yeah, who've come to see us. So that should be good.
No, we don't. We're on the air, operator.
And on Tuesday we're playing at Wood Sound in Monrovia.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Go away.
We've got an emergency.
That's
Hold on,
kind
you're
of
still
where
there.
your phone goes.
999.
Yeah.
Call 999, operator. Okay, anything else?
Awesome. You mentioned the popsicles. I just want to say they're really great.
Yeah, they'll be
Right.
at the Whiskey on Tuesday. Are you going to be there?
Probably.
I'll be there.
I'd love to check them out.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
And also, you guys got an appearance coming up at Pooh Bah's record store here in Pasadena.
That's right. Yes, we just met Bill, who runs the shop.
You're appearing there tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock, we should be there between 4 and 5, okay? And that's at 1101 East Walnut, Pasadena, California. So we'll be down there and we'll sign, if I think they've sold out of records, but never mind, because we'll sign anything that you bring in and we'll talk to you and we won't bite your heads off, okay?
Yeah, anything at all.
Anything. Even wet T-shirts.
What's your name again?
Sabrina.
Sabrina.
She's in Charlie's name.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
well,
Sabrina. Thanks a lot for calling.
Bye. KROQ, you're on the air.
Hey, Rodney?
Yeah.
Hey, Lise, I called a couple weeks ago when the Fly Boys were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, now that I'm 15,
Yeah.
things are a lot better.
Oh, right. You're the one that couldn't get out of the house, right? Are you getting out now?
Yeah, I'm going to the Colorado River tonight.
Who are you going with?
A bunch of kids.
Wow.
We're
Sounds
gonna
like
go down there for the week.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, I hope so.
Why don't you come down and check out 999? They'll be at Puba's tomorrow at 4 o'clock in Pasadena.
I'm not going to be around. I'm going to be at Colorado River. I'm leaving tonight at 12.
How long are you going to be there?
The week.
Wow, because you guys are playing Riverside too as well.
Yes.
No, we're not playing Riverside.
Oh, you're not?
That's now off, Rodney, yeah.
Okay, that one's off. Okay.
Yes, it's just Cuckoo's Nest and Wood Sound.
All right, well, I'm glad you're out, and try to come up and see some of the shows at the Whiskey and the Mask and all that.
What's her name, Rodney, again?
What's your name again?
Lise.
Who?
Lise.
Lise?
Yeah.
So what's been the matter with you then, Lise?
My parents are really...
I know what you mean. I've been through
I've had the same trouble myself, yeah. I thought you had some kind of serious ailment, but it sounds pretty serious as just the same, so...
Yeah. Well, 999, I love ya.
Well, we love you. Thank you very much.
All right?
Okay.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye. KROQ.
Hi, Rodney.
Hi.
This is Dee.
Dee Dee.
Dee.
D.
D as in D-E.
What you doing?
How you doing? Where are you calling from?
La Crescenta.
La Crescenta. That sounds alright.
Will you do me a big, huge, giant favor?
Sure.
Will you play My Way by Sid Vicious?
I'll try and get to it. Bob Geldof just walked into the studio.
Did he
What's your
really?
Bob? Ada, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
You guys bump into the strangest places, I hear.
Yeah, we're always bumping into each other, aren't we?
Always bumping in the same car.
Do you guys know each other? Nick Cash
I've
and
met
Bob?
several times.
In the studios at the BBC and all over the
Look.
place.
Ah.
Mickey Mouse Club. I think it's suitably apt for this radio show.
Right. Okay.
Hi
Say-
guys. How's it going? Jeez, you missed the. Who's on the phone?
Now, who's on the phone? D. This is D.
Gee, were you up at the festival today?
You do?
No, were you up there?
Where?
Oh God, are you deaf?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Okay, bye bye.
Talk to you later.
Oh, poor old
Okay,
thing.
bye.
Hey, Rock, on the air.
Yeah, hello, Rodney.
Yeah.
This is Sam out here in West Covina, your West Covina fan club, KROQ. And Nick, man, we saw you Friday night, 11:30, and
Yeah?
you're the hottest.
Oh, thanks.
I recommend that you guys go out to Riverside and play because
Yeah, we're gonna try and be
it's the
just-
hottest county, and so is out,
Yeah, will you be there?
San Bernardino. Get a booking out there somewhere.
Right.
It's one
Yeah.
of some of the hottest spots out there.
Yeah,
Right.
there is some hot clubs up there.
And we'd like
Yeah.
to see. I'm gonna come out.
Excuse me.
Just staying up.
Right.
Screw the emergency.
Yeah, well, we'll be playing it all again
We'll be
tonight,
playing
right?
a single, pretty soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
999 again.
Get out.
Somebody's dialing 999 again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want you to be down here, man, and play in Riverside. So.
Well, unfortunately, it got next time round, right?
And I recommend that you guys get some picks. Not more than one pick. I was down there.
I got
Friday night, you
one.
guys couldn't even hand out any picks.
I got one.
Well, we can't afford many
Picked up
picks,
the
you know.
They're also cheap.
They cost 30 pence, you know.
No. 999. Okay. Looks like you
Okay.
guys have to get back up to the whiskey, huh?
We've got to get on. We're going to rush straight on there, right, and really give it a bit of stick, okay?
All right.
Right.
Thanks a lot for coming by, and we'll have you on next time you're here in L.A.
Yes,
thank you very much,
When are you
Rodney.
coming back to L.A.?
Well, we're starting a tour again, hopefully on around June the 10th, so it'll probably be within 4 to 6 weeks from June the 10th. We
Oh,
don't
really?
quite know the dates yet.
Maybe some
But,
bigger places and some...
How did it go?
Maybe, but we like playing the small places to start with, you know, and
Yeah.
we'll do that as long as needs be.
You come
because,
back to the whiskey and
The Whiskey's a great place and the audience is great, and we're looking forward to seeing you down there, alright?
see you later.
Right.
Okay, we'll get back to some more music.
I've got a new disguise. Look into my eyes. There's something you don't know. I want to show you. Try another plan. Deceive me if you can. Everywhere you go, you'll find it all before. We're learning to ignore. You must confess this awfulness isn't just a bar. It's more than we can bear. But do you really care? The kiss of life to save our life. All you do is stare. I'm back in full attack. Never give in until they crack. Emergency. Stripe up where, panic in the air, running scared, I'm also scared, it gets you everywhere. Heard it on the news, rebels get accused, fighting for another cause, but why and where and whose? Carry out their plan, release as if you can, watch your word to color, but you're just another man. I'm back in full attack, never give in until they crack. By a bloody maniac, better see in the street, take it fast and make it left. Go away, make them pay, never make the same mistakes. Sometimes care, sometimes not. See them bleed and see them rot. I'm back in full attack. Never give in until they crack. Emergency, emergency. You must confess this awfulness isn't just a bore. It's more than we can bear. But do you really care? The kiss of life to save a life. All you do is stare. Sell yourself a cheap. Make your mother weep. Lose your pride, it's hard to hide and harder still to keep. I'm back in full attack. Never give in until they crack. Emergency.
Hello, this is Nick Cash and 999. Ready, boys? 1, 2, 3. Listen to right here on the rocks. KROQ FM Pasadena.
You better believe from? Where you been? Where you going? Yeah. Where from? Where you been? Where you going? Yeah. I found a square root of any sum. I may be square, but I'm not dumb. All the squares think it's a pity that everyone ain't from Square City. Away from where you been, where you going? Yeah, Square City, Square City. Square City, Square City, yeah. This is me and my desire, taking all that I require. Such a pretty sight to see, and there's nothing left for me. Well, you know it's very funny, and I don't have much money. Change my color as a dare, change my face and my hair. Don't wanna be a moving part, back all ladies rearranger. Don't wanna do the whole life fight, in and out of my life. Fascinating for a while, it's the color of your smile, and it's plain there's nothing free. It's not good enough
Car with the group Toto, saying happy 10th birthday to Licorice Pizza.
All right, Toto, and Licorice Pizza's 10th birthday sale delivers maybe the lowest record and tape prices in the history of Southern California. This week, every $7.98 list, LP and tape only $4.39, like Toto. And the Fabulous Poodles Mirror Stars, now just $4.39. Cheap Tricks Live at Budokan and Journey's new Evolution, $8.98 list LPs, now just $4.99. From the CBS Records family, Toto, the Fabulous Poodles, Cheap Trick, and Journey. Just a few of the thousands of LPs and tapes on sale now. Licorice Pizza delivers for less. Our 10th birthday sale. This week, just $4.39 for any and every $7.98 list LP and tape. $4.39. You'll agree it's the sale of the decade. Licorice Pizza, for 10 years, the tastiest music in town.
All right, welcome back to Rodney on the Rocks. We just heard the Flyboys doing Kralin World, and we heard 999 in there. They did Me and My Desire. We heard Homicide, Emergency, and a whole bunch of them. They'll be down at the Whiskey tonight. You want to check them out. And of course, they'll be out at Monrovia this week too with Flyboys and The Strand. I'd like to welcome Bob Geldof, the lead singer of the Boomtown Rats, here.
Hello.
How you doing?
Very well.
How was everything today?
We made it through. It was tough going, but we made it through.
Good. I bet it was insane.
Well, they won't forget us anyway.
Was that something to always remember, or did you really blow a lot of people's minds?
Well, I don't know. We were on after some band called Head East, who I've never heard of, but somebody told me they've been around for a few years.
Right.
And we went down. I don't think they knew. Like, in fact, nobody knew anything about us. So, what really happened? I asked them had they all been to Mass this morning because it was Sunday, and they didn't understand that. And from that, it got gradually worse. And then I told them that I had been watching the festival on TV yesterday, and that 50% of them had looked half asleep, and the other 50% were actually asleep, and to pay $20 for something that you can do free at home seemed to be a waste of time. But I could understand falling asleep to Ted Nugent, you know.
Yeah.
And then I told them that I didn't like Aerosmith either, which kind of got a reaction. And
so was the place jumping? A lot of people? Or?
Yeah, there was about 40,000, but I mean, it's still like, I think the promoters lost their ass. Those sort of things generally are like dinosaurs. It struck me as being a huge anachronism, you know. Time it's of another generation past, definitely.
And could this be the death to heavy metal, do you think? Or?
Probably. Like, I mean, like I also said today on the stage that the most misused term I had heard. I mean, there was one band on before us, right? And I think they invoked the name rock and roll, or the term rock and roll, between every silence. Somebody shouted out rock and roll, you know. And then they said this song's about rock and roll, and all yesterday apparently, like, that's all people have been saying. And
yeah, I called Chuck Berry or Elvis Presley rock and roll.
Well, I call like anything that like Elvis Presley wouldn't be half so important if he didn't have his snare in his hips, you know. So which kind of means that rock and roll embodies a lifestyle and an attitude, and the music only reflects that. And somebody who walks all over that lifestyle, which I hold dear, to me is trampling on something, and I've no time for that. And these bands who get up there and shout rock and roll have nothing at all to do with it. And I also said today that in fact the only rock and roll band that those 40,000 people will see over the past 48 hours was on the stage at that moment, which also derived some reaction from the audience.
So what happened when you guys set foot on stage? How was the crowd? Did you have people like
silent,
doing do your whole thing, like people bringing on stage?
No, I didn't, because we couldn't. There was too much of a distance for that. But I took some pictures of the crowd anyway,
right.
Just to show them. In fact, they all got up for that and waved their hands. It's funny that you can communicate through the glass of a lens rather than through it directly. But one thing I couldn't understand was, like, all the bleachers were kind of empty at the back, but there were guys sitting way up on the furthest bleacher possible. I just saw one guy sitting up there in his own way. Picture this now, you people at home, this vast arena, a really beautiful stadium, and way down at the back up on the very last bleacher at the top was this lone guy. And I wondered why he'd pay $20 to come down and sit right all the way back there, you know. And the sound must have been awful, and like you couldn't see anything, so I don't understand him. If he's out there, I think he had the best place the whole day, though.
Right, really, that's even better than backstage, right?
Really. I'd recommend anybody listening to this over at, what's the name of the stadium over there?
California.
Oh, the Memorial Convention Center or something like that. I recommend that you leave now. Aerosmith and Van Halen should be plundering through their sets at the moment, so man the exits.
I'm the guy who actually discovered Van Halen.
You're proud of that?
I never got my gold record.
I saw Van Halen in Amsterdam. That's their home territory, and the moment I saw the roadie putting up the drum kit, there were 4 bass drums chained together, and I thought a spider was going to come out and play them or something, but and they were quite honestly the worst band I'd ever seen, you know. But I must admire, I think they've I think the singer guy, they arrived today in limousines, and
Did you guys have a limo? How'd you guys get there?
We got there in a bus. But
that's rock and roll, boys.
Well,
and
not
girls.
necessarily. If we could afford limousines, we'd go in limousines. That's. But I don't like care about that at all. They're more than welcome to arrive in 747s for all I care now. But they got out and they made their grand entrance, and they looked terrible. But I saw them like in Amsterdam, and the guy, I read an interview in an English rock paper, I can't remember which one, but Dave Roth, I think, was saying, if anybody's new, I'm sick of this new wave shit, if anybody's new wave, man, we are, and if anybody wants to argue about it, I'll argue with them. So I kind of like that. If they're new wave, my God, you know.
This is their hometown, Pasadena. Eddie's from Holland, I think, but most of them came out of Pasadena. And they were playing at this club called Gazzari's. It was like a beer bar thing. And I went in there and go, hey, you guys draw a big crowd. So I booked them into the Starwood, and that's when it all started.
I think the Memorial Stadium is kind of like a vast Gazzari's.
Vast
everyone was asleep and everyone was
you hit
drunk.
it right on the nose. Vast Gazzari's. That's amazing. So where's the rest of the band? Where's Johnny Fingers? Because I brought some surprises.
Fingers? You brought what?
I brought a couple of surprises I was going to play for him.
Well, as befits his normal clothing, he's asleep.
In his pajamas, right?
Yeah.
You see the kids outside wearing pajamas?
Yeah, there were kids outside the station. But, yeah, like we got up at 8 to go to this thing. I mean, playing at 12 in the afternoon is not what we're normally used to.
Right, really.
But we got up at 8 and we didn't get to bed until very late last night, so he crashed out and I wasn't about to wake him, you know. Mm-hmm. So...
Maybe
sorry about that.
Find a way down here some way.
Well, yeah.
If he's listening, come on down.
Maybe if you play an obnoxious enough record like the last one, he'll wake up.
No. So we're going to do like a lot of songs of rock writers that put out records. Like, you used to write for what magazine was it?
Well, I wrote for a paper in Vancouver for about a year called the Georgia Straight. Mm-hmm. And before they found out I was an illegal immigrant, I went back to England where I did some stuff for NME and Melody Maker. Right. And that's kind of been blown up because there isn't much to write about in Ireland.
You know Roy Carr?
Yeah, and I've met him. There isn't much to write about in Ireland, so I just did a few things, and I wasn't also getting very much money out of it, so I concentrated on the band more at that stage, yeah. So that was it. But I've done much more writing since I've been in a band. And
you wrote all the stuff that the band does too, as well.
Yeah, most of it. And like obviously people offer me more stuff now to write about, you know, because you're in a band. So I demand payment immediately.
Really? Right. You ever consider it still writing for magazines now that you're in the band?
Yeah, well that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, I get offered much more stuff now. And I've done lots of singles reviews, and I think I did, somebody asked me to do a retrospective of the last year for a couple of papers, which I did.
Have you ever heard of John Mendelsohn over there?
No. What's he do? He used to write for Rolling Stone or something?
No, he wrote for Rolling Stone, Phonograph Record Magazine, LA Times, and he was the guy who really put Led Zeppelin down in print, and Peter Grant came out looking for him, was going to break his arms and all that.
That's Peter Grant's style, I think.
Well, he actually put them down in print. I mean, no one has ever done that to Led Zeppelin because they have that whole clique of people that look after them, I guess.
Well, I was talking to, what's his name from the LA Times today?
Richard Cronlund?
No, Hilburn.
Robert Hilburn, right.
Yeah. He's quite a nice guy.
He is, yeah.
Like, I mean, he's interested in it. He's not some schmuck who couldn't care less, you know. A lot of the time he doesn't really understand. I think he over-intellectualizes to cover that. But I think he's got a guy, like, he's certainly more interested than most of the bloody liggers who were there from the other papers, you know, cruising out in the press bar and that, just getting drunk and writing about it and not looking at anything, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't come down to Fredericks the other night, you know, so I numbered him about that.
Really? What did he say?
Well, I think he kind of thought, like, that there was hype, you know, of course, which it was.
Yeah, but you out hyped the hype, I think, because
well, it wasn't.
Nobody has ever done that.
Yeah.
And to play there, I mean, that's like the dream, I think, of every band that comes to L.A. And you guys did it. And that was a real good show too.
I asked him which was the greater hype, you know, today at the so-called World Music Festival or Fredericks Hollywood, and I know the answer to that. And it didn't cost anything to get into Fredericks.
Right. Yeah.
And
the kids didn't pay anything. And
we paid it was $2 million insurance for anybody who's interested to be able to play there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that was the premium. That's how much they wanted.
And everyone behaved. How many people was in there? It was like 175 or something?
That's all that was allowed, unfortunately. And there was about 200 outside. But and like they kept coming and going. But that was all we could get in. But I mean, there were several reasons for the Fredericks thing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, I mean, I enjoy gigs, but it depends whether they're good or bad. But this, I just enjoyed the whole thing.
It was like you just set up right on the floor. I mean, anybody can just walk up and shake your hands, and you know.
We
cool.
did things like YMCA, which was terrible and stuff like that.
Yeah, what made you just do YMCA?
Why not? Incredible. I mean, like we were going to do any song, like as I said, that anybody wanted us to do, we'd do if we knew it.
Right.
And somebody asked us beforehand, could we do YMCA? We said we'd give it a try. So just before we came on, we worked it out, and Raphael Ravenscroft from Jerry Rafferty's band was down. I really like that Baker Street song. I think it's a classic song, you know.
Did you know that Robin Zander of Cheap Trick came down, and we didn't recognize him? He tried to get in. The guys already left, and the doors are all locked.
Oh, no.
And he was dressed in a disguise. He was wearing dirty Levi's and a T-shirt.
That's a disguise?
And nobody knew it was, because he's always wearing the suits and looks very...
I'd have thought he was an LA record executive.
He looked like a hippie, actually.
But I was talking to Rick Nielsen today, who's I never met him like before, but he's a nice enough geezer.
Yeah,
he's funny.
He is. He knows everything about rock and roll and all that. There's a few people like Gene Simmons, and he's like a walking encyclopedia of rock and roll.
Well, then why doesn't he play any if he knows
I know,
so much
why
about
does he do that? Or find out, why doesn't he just get a band, like a real good band, and produce them and give them some ideas?
Yeah, I suppose they're in it for different reasons to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But the Fredericks thing, there was a reason for doing it. I mean, our reason, America chooses to export its cultural images through TV and movies. And if you're brought up in that, like any 1970s boy, I suppose, that's your image of America. So when we came here for the first time, we decided that we'd play places that fitted into the image of America, or else it wouldn't seem real to us.
Well, and Fredericks is Hollywood.
Very much so. Like, I mean, somebody said to me that nothing is genuinely real. Nothing is real in Hollywood unless it's genuinely fake. And I think there's nothing faker than false sexuality, you know. And so that Fredericks is pretty the mecca of that.
Did you get to meet any of the girls there?
We did a photo session with the girls who do for Wee magazine.
Oh wow!
With the girls who do the catalogue.
Oh yeah, you actually met those girls?
Yeah.
They wear the things with the things sticking out. And the
things sticking out and things displayed and things.
Wow.
Lots of them.
Lucky guys. Let's get back.
Well, it all comes from the wonderful world of pop music.
Really? Well, let's get back to some music. Let's hear some English and Irish rock writers that put out records. And here's, I guess, one of your songs that you have an audience participation record.
Is this Do the Rat?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't like this?
I hate I'm bored stiff of it.
Oh, no.
I'm bored stiff of it, so I put it on anyway. I'll tell you the story.
Tell the story, yeah.
This is the first song we ever wrote, and if you listen closely, it's a collection of the worst puns you'll ever hear in your life. He rodent into town, fangs were getting him down. He whiskered round the juke joints, and it's you're doing the rat, keep your trap shut, do the rat. And it was, at the time, you must remember, 75, 76, people were used to seeing bands coming on and playing half-hour guitar solos at each other. So in an attempt to get them to do something, we decided we'd do this dance, which involves sticking your fingers in your ears and noses and scratching your heads and going around your hands and knees. And if you did it properly, you'd win something like a pound of raw liver or something like that. So to our amazement, people started doing it. And as I explained, it's the first song we ever wrote. We were never going to record it because it's just so simple, like, and we were fed up doing it. But in England, we got, in fact, 5,000 letters asking us to record it, so we stuck it on the B-side of Mary the Fourth Form for your edification on the Rodney Rocks show, or whatever it's called, Do the Rat.
Club, stiff brandy, then me and Pinky always do the rap.
Yeah, that's all very well. What's this got to do with punk rock, eh?
Nothing.
Oh.
Every day breaks down easy. The simpler plan, a child could carry it, do it no harm. Armour-light rifle on the Holy Trinity, used against you like Irish jokes on the BBC. it gets you in the arm, destroy your insides. I'm a light rifle, police night or rain. I'm a light rifle, use every day. Disapprove of it. So does John. Do you damage? Do you damage? Damage. Damage.
It is time for you to stop all of the use of it. Yes, it's time for you to stop all of this of it. Oh, oh. There's one thing you gotta do to make me still want you. Gotta stop subbing out, gotta stop subbing out. Yeah, yeah, stop, stop, stop. It is time for you to laugh instead of crying. Yes, it's time for you to laugh, so keep on trying. Oh, oh. There's one thing you gotta do to make me still want you. Gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Yeah, yeah, stop it, stop, stop it, stop. Little tear that falls from your eye makes me want to take you in my arms and tell you to stop all your There's one thing you gotta do to make me still want you. And there's one thing you gotta know to make me want you so. Gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Yeah, yeah, stop, 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 stop. Gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Stop, 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 stop. Gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Stop, stop, gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Stop, stop, don't wait, stop, 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 stop it, stop, stop it, stop, 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 stop. Gotta stop subbing, gotta stop subbing, stop, 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 stop. Gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Stop, 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 gotta stop subbing now, gotta stop subbing now. Magic child, work it on out the work it. The wait child, pinball child, through her childhood. The wait child, peace and child, for back down her. The wait child, neon light, late night lights her. Oh, child, price of childhood. The rape child, Crisco child, tear-eye childhood. The rape child, bust of child, lick of childhood. The rape child, platform drug, childhood. Oh, I heard some. The child, gonna hurt some. What's my baby? Child, stand to the street light, Mr. Child, lonely boy, tonight, kick the ball, turn the street, I'm back again. Oh boy, you've been forgotten. Child, stand to the street light, Mr. Child, lonely boy, tonight, the ball, turn the street, I'm back again. Oh boy, you've been forgotten. Century.
right, the Boomtown Rats on Rodney on the Rocks. We have in the studio Mr. Bob Geldof, the lead singer of the Boomtown Rats. And we just heard the NME set of all the people that wrote for New Musical Express with records. That was She's So Modern, Boomtown Rats. We heard the Wait, the Pretenders, and we heard Stop Your Snobbing, the Pretenders. That was Christine Hinn.
Stop your snobbing, stop your sobbing.
Sobbing. Christine Hinn, she's the lead singer of that group. Do you remember her from?
I don't remember, but I've seen them on TV, and I didn't remember it then. I think what happens is when they go into the NME, they just wear their jeans when they get on TV, and they start tarting themselves up. Maybe it's Charlie Murray in disguise, I don't know.
Then we heard Gang of Four, and that was Chris Smith who is in that. Do you remember Chris from the paper?
No, I don't even remember them at gigs.
But you remember Mick Farron, don't you?
Yeah, I remember Farron.
Yeah, he was before that, and then we heard Do the Rat by the Boomtown Rats.
Mm-hmm.
You guys. Do you guys have some more shows coming up in Los Angeles, do you think? Because a lot of people have been asking me.
There was somebody trying to get us in a few weeks, I think around May, just before we went home. In fact, the last day before we went home, with somebody else. But I don't know if anything will come of it. I wouldn't mind if it did. I like it here, but I don't know if it's certainty or not. But otherwise, we'll be back in October. We're playing in San Diego, I think, on Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, well, we're either doing that or Saturday Night Live. It's one or the other.
Ooh, that's
so.
Yeah.
And then we're doing San Luis Obispo.
San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
Well, why not? Cheap Trick played there once, and Nick Gilder.
Yeah, well, I mean, Randall first lent us his castle, you know, so you don't turn Randy, as I call him, down, yeah.
Would you like to take a couple of phone calls? See what's on the outside there.
I like phone calls.
KROQ, you're on the air.
You're not on the air.
KROQ, you're on the air.
Oh, hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
I'd like to say that, when I heard tonight, KROQ and Boomtown Rats, that's the greatest thing I've heard on radio for a long time. And the Rats are like the greatest band, I think, since Cheap Trick.
Wow.
Thank you. I met those guys. What?
Fans of theirs?
In that, I like the fact that the way they approach the music and the whole business thing, I don't think they really care. They care about the music and that, but they're more interested in constantly putting out, and the whole impression I get from them is that they're so enjoying the whole thing, whatever it is they're doing, and by the same time they're making sure that everybody else enjoys it, and I respect that a lot in people. I don't think it's the serious thing everybody makes it out to be,
Yeah.
And as I said, I met Rick Nielsen today, and I was a bit embarrassed to go over and say hello to him. And he came roaring over, cracked me on the back and said, "Hi, Bob, how's it going?" And it was kind of a turnabout, because obviously over here they're, getting to be super huge, and we mean less than shit. And
that's not too.
Well, I mean, I know for the lumpen majority it is, and in England it's vice versa. We played Birmingham in England, and I think there was 4,000 kids for us, and they had 100 people in a club down the road. But we went and checked them out, and I thought they were great, So.
Yeah. Oh, and I was wondering, I seen the ads for that big concert, and it says their last Southern California appearance this year. Does that mean you too?
Oh no, we're
good. I should,
We're going to.
After when I first heard your album, and I say, I've been watching the papers for you since then.
Were you down at Fredericks?
Huh?
Were you down?
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
Oh well, pity you didn't make it down.
No, well, not quite.
Yeah, well, we're doing San Diego at the weekend and San Luis Obispo, and I think that'll be our last while in Southern California until October. Because in fact, we're going back to England in May to make a Dracula movie.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Weekend in San Diego?
This weekend in San Diego, yeah. So if you're down, make sure we know you're there and you can, come backstage. That's the thing I don't understand about the gigs here. People leave immediately.
Yeah, why
because usually, after the gigs, in England, anyone who wants to come up and say hello to the band is more than welcome. All the
big parking lots, too.
Yeah, people want to hurry up and run home before the police get there, I guess.
Well, I think Dr. Pavlov would be very proud of his children, because they seem to be conditioned. The lights on, you must go, So, thanks a lot for phoning in. If I see you at the weekend, make sure you identify yourself, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Take care.
KROQ, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Which one am I talking to?
You?
Which one? Is this Rodney?
No, this is me.
Oh, which one are you?
You.
Well, anyway, I have a really big favor to ask.
Okay.
I'm from New York, and I have a list of requests.
I'm from Hoodly Boogie. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to know, could you play Questioningly by the Ramones?
No, we can't, sorry.
Maybe a little bit later.
No, sorry, we can't.
Oh, which reminds me, I do want to make
Thank you, Rodney. Do you want to be fired? No, we can't. Come on.
Do you want to see the Ramones movie?
Where?
It's opening this week.
Oh, where?
Oh, you have to look in the newspaper, and they're going to have a sneak preview on Hollywood Boulevard, and it's going to be this Friday. So say you're going to go see Boulevard Nights, and if it says in the thing, a sneak preview, that's the Ramones movie, Rock and Roll High School.
Wow.
So it'll be opening this Friday if you want to check it out.
Great.
Yeah, that's they're actually doing one straight after Rock and Roll High School. It's called Rock and Roll Toilet, I think.
Oh no!
Which would be quite good. There's an interesting story. Now stop laughing, you. Please, I mean you don't come on the telephone to start laughing over the airwaves of California. I mean you might do that sort of thing in New York, but it's certainly not all right down here.
Everybody at the Cal Jam is listening to you because they might have this on over there.
It was horrible.
Did you go to it?
I was there yesterday. It was awful. We got squashed. We're down in front.
Yeah, but the Ramones were good.
Yes, they were there.
They were.
You didn't see them.
Horrible.
Yeah, they patched
The crowd is crazy.
They patched their jeans up and wore ponchos and called themselves Ted Nugent for the night.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hey, are you gonna see the Rats when you're in New York again?
I'd like to.
Well, if you would like to, why don't you go and buy a ticket, you silly thing?
I think I will.
But you will be doing some free shows as well, won't you? Like at a
Well, we're
landmark
trying
in
to
New
get.
York?
We did Fredericks of Hollywood here, and we're trying to get, in fact, the 57 precinct station, the cop
Wow.
station. That's where Kojak.
Yeah,
is in,
yeah.
and we're trying to get that in New York. Either that or St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Really? Well, I'm sure it'll be happy to have you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one more thing. Do you know where I could get a bootleg Nuns album?
A bootleg Nuns
yeah,
album?
in a convent.
Go to Louisville. They might have one. Okay, talk to you later.
Actually, right now, the Nuns. I saw a band just on before 999, the Whiskey, the night called Nick Smiley.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, the girl on keyboards used to be in the Nuns. They've broken up now.
Yeah, that wasn't the same girl.
Was it not? Oh, sorry.
But that girl joined another band in New York, and that girl there was like a model. She's the girlfriend of the guy, Mick Smiley.
Really?
The story of rock and roll. Every time you see a girl in a band, there's always a girlfriend of a guy in the band.
That's right.
Very disappointing, but it's true.
And they always play keyboards in the background.
Yeah, like Susie Quattro, she's going with what's his name?
Chris Norman?
No, not Chris Norman. Lynn Tucky, right?
Oh, well, they're married now.
Did they get married? Yeah, that's right. They got married in Japan.
And Debbie Harry and Christine.
And Chris Stein
and Rod Stewart and Tony Toon.
But Rod got married yesterday.
Bye. See you in New York.
Bye. Yeah, that must have been quite a wedding. Take another one. KROQ, you're on the air.
All right, how you guys doing?
Okay.
We're live. We survived the whatever it's called.
Cal Jam? Yeah, I wouldn't go. I missed it. But Bob Geldof, I'd like to know what some of your influences are.
Large amounts of sleep and lots of television.
All right. I'd like to say hello to somebody, Steve Moriano in Manhattan Beach, and I'd like to say that the Boomtown Rats are great. Goodbye.
Right on.
I'd agree with that, totally.
That's a real good call. KROQ, you're on the air. Hello.
Yeah, when are you going to be performing in the San Luis Obispo area?
I think Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday.
Wednesday where?
Sorry, the word from the record company hasn't come down. I've no idea, man, because I don't know the area. If I do, I'd be able to tell you. It will probably be your most obvious club that we play in, or else some small theatre.
Uh-huh.
So,
I saw you today at the Cal Jam. I thought you were the only thing worthwhile in that whole festival.
Wow.
Thank you very much indeed. I didn't think we made any impression at all, so my faith in those people has been reactivated. Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Let's get back to some more music. We have a record queued up called Mary of the Fourth Form. Do you have a story behind that?
Mary of the Fourth Form, I've got a story behind all these songs. Mary of the Fourth Form is a girl who was a 16-year-old girl who used to live near me in a place called Sea Point outside Dublin. And she was pretty foxy, you know. And I used to see her, but I mean, I was too shy to go and approach her. But she tied in with the image I had that this friend of mine gave me. He became a teacher, and he was a fairly young guy. And his first day in class was in a convent in Ireland. You have to actually experience an Irish Catholic education to understand it. And it was an all-girls class, obviously. And he came in, and there was total uproar. The girls kept crossing and uncrossing their legs, and
I know about those short skirts.
generally laying about. And every time he'd ask a question to a girl, the whole class would actually stare at his crotch, which is kind of off-putting, especially if it's your first day teaching. And then there were girls reading nude male magazines and stuff like that. So this is kind of the combined story of this girl, Mary. Fourth form means about 8th grade, I think. Is that about 16-year-olds?
I think
7th or 8th grade. And I don't know, so I'm told. And it's the sort of story about this girl in class and like what she does in the minute when she goes home. She waits for Dad to put out the light and sneaks out the window down to the club. Mary, the fourth form.
Well, I know about some of those girls that do that. That's really good. We should send it out to a couple
Well, if
of
there are in
girls.
fact any girls who do that, I don't know if you want to give the address.
Well,
but,
we could send it out to Louisville Girls Catholic School in Woodland Hills, and we could send it out to Ramona, out here, Ramona Catholic schoolgirl. Well, let's send that out to them.
Okay, and to all the nuns.
This is Rodney Taylor, the drummer from Queen, telling you to listen to Rodney Bingenheimer's show every Sunday on KROQ. The Rodney on the Rock show is like a day at the races.